All right, so it's Friday. We got rumors heating up. Let's jump right into these updates, kicking things off with one of the hottest trending upcoming releases in the J Balvin Jordan 3 Rios. Now, previously, we covered the controversy surrounding J Balvin's team's offer of exclusive access, where it seems like they're using this tactic that we've seen a lot of retailers using, where you spend X amount of dollars in order for a chance at exclusive access, or in this case, early access at these J Balvin Jordan 3. So it seems like this offer didn't go over too well here in the sneaker community. So it seems like J Balvin's team, they went back to the drawing board and they're back with their latest offer, enticing you to join the Familia. Now, if you're wondering what this is, I already went through the 5 minutes plus time that it took entering all my information to sign up for what's essentially like this web-based community, kind of like a Discord server, which starts off with this kind of creepy intro video from J Balvin, and then you can participate in community events like showing off your kicks, stuff like that. So I'm not mad at this, but it kind of feels like J Balvin is moving around like he's the new Trav or something like that. So I hope he doesn't let this whole sneaker thing, get to his head. I think one of the reasons that sneakerheads really appreciated the Medellin Sunset release last year was that they felt like they had a fair chance to be able to grab these for retail from J Balvin's site. And based off the hoops and hurdles that we got to jump through in order for just a chance at exclusive access for these Rios, I'm just hoping that this release is a success, because I would hate for this man's reputation to be ruined here in the sneaker community, which really welcomed him with open arms. But hey, what do I know? It's working for Trav. So, and for another highly anticipated upcoming release in the Futura SB Dunk Lows, a sneaker which highlights the creative vision of the legendary New York artist Futura. So it seems like many people have already secured early pairs in advance. That's due to the several nationwide raffles which have already went live. We know these joints don't drop until next week via the sneakers app, but it's really cool to see a lot of people already grabbing these joints. And on top of that, they also gave one lucky participant the opportunity at an exclusive friends and family pair. So salute to Joseph. It reads, "For the love of giving, you are the one lucky winner of the Family and Friends Futura Laboratories Nike SB Dunk Low Pro." The artwork featured is from Futura's Untitled painting made in 1984, and 40 years later is just as incredible. Please enjoy this enigmatic pair and find yourself in spaces foreign and domestic, having amazing experiences. So you gotta love this. And I know while next week's sneakers app launch, a lot of people will be disappointed that they missed out, but I just think it's really cool that a lot of people, were able to participate in all of these different raffles, and we've seen a lot of people successfully, securing their pairs in advance. So I think at the end of the year, when a lot of people make their sneakers of the year list, we gotta add a new category, which is how available a sneaker is as far as general availability to the public. So salute to Nike, Futura on what I call a successful launch already. And we got Jordan Brand out here making some questionable changes to a couple of releases which come next year would have been on a lot of people's most highly anticipated sneaker releases of 2025. So first up, we have the legendary Flu Game Jordan 12s, which were originally thought to be dropping sometime in the spring of 2025. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Jordan Brand will now be canceling this release, and in exchange of these Flu Game 12s, according to Z Sneakerheads and Sneaker Files, they'll now be replaced with these Bloodline 12s, which share a similar color blocking, but I can guarantee y'all once these joints drop, they're gonna be sitting on the sneakers app and heading to a Nike outlet near you very soon. And then next up, we have again another legendary release in the Black Metallic 5. So unfortunately, it looks like these joints will be getting the reimagined treatment, but don't panic, because it looks like currently the only big updates that we will see is that they will be now replaced with a white set of laces, and it looks like they now will feature this 3M piping all throughout the upper. So I would say, as far as these changes, these aren't a deal breaker, as you can easily just replace the white laces with a black pair, and the 3M will only show, with flash. But who knows what other changes Jordan Brand will make to this all-time classic release. So stay tuned for more updates on these. And lastly, we got to talk about these YEEZY rumors, which as I'm scrolling through my YouTube feed, I'm seeing several videos suggesting that Ye would be returning back to Nike. I'm even seeing a thumbnail here where it suggests that Nike would be restocking the Air Yeezy Red October. So we got to speak on this. Now, all of these rumors, of course, generated last week when Travis Scott posted this clip of Ye rocking the Jumpman Jacks to his Instagram feed, where a lot of people were claiming that Ye would be going back to Nike. So what do I think about this right here? Now, of course, we know about Ye's whole history with Nike and how that ended. We know about his history with Adidas and how that ended. So Yeezy is now independent. So I feel like his chances of going back to Nike would be like probably maybe like 1%. And I feel like that 1% would be just Nike trolling Adidas, kind of like how they did when they outbid them for the contract for the national German team or whatever. So I think if Nike and Yeezy were to get back together, honestly, it would be just like a big troll from Nike. And I honestly feel like it really wouldn't even happen like that. But let's just say if it did happen to happen, hypothetically, I would like to see it go down with maybe just like a one-off collaboration, just something to get people excited, kind of like bring back that old feeling, which we all know something has been missing here in sneakers. A lot of people would say that like the golden era or the last good era of sneakers was like that 2016, 2018 era where we saw Virgil pumping out a bunch of different off-white collaborations. We saw Ye doing his thing with Yeezy. So I feel like people are kind of missing that old thing, although we still see Nike pumping out off-white releases. We still see Adidas dropping Yeezys, but it just doesn't really feel the same. It doesn't have that same energy without the creative behind it or whatever. So honestly, I really don't see Ye going back to Nike, where he's already dropping the Yeezy Pods for us, which I absolutely love the design. I think it's a really cool new take on footwear. And the coolest thing about the Yeezy Pods, in my opinion, is the $20 price point, because these are so out there. It gives people the opportunity to try these out. Even if you don't like them, you're only spending 20 bucks, which is essentially like he's giving these joints away right here. So speaking of the Yeezy Pods, to wrap things up, let's go ahead and get into today's poll of the day, where I asked you guys simply, have you received your Yeezy Pods yet? And out of 1.5 thousand votes so far, it looks like 52% of you guys have not received your Pods yet, which based off the last time I asked you guys this question, it was like 80% didn't receive them and only like 20% did. So I think this is a slight improvement, although we aren't sure of the accuracy here of this poll. It does seem like Yeezy is starting to kind of improve things, or I guess over time are starting to fulfill all of these orders. So appreciate everybody for participating in the poll of the day, which you can always find on the community tab here for this channel. So we're gonna wrap things up right here. Of course, it's Friday, so I hope everybody watching has a wonderful weekend. Of course, you already know I will, so I hope you guys stay safe, stay blessed. I appreciate y'all, and I'm out, y'all. Catch y'all Monday. Love.
I don't want to get my Jordans dirty. Can I get everybody to help me? Please, everybody help me.
Get on the side.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
You want to get in the back?
Can't mess up the chains. I'm performing live right now, right here on Miami Beach, South Beach. Shout out to Dave Brutman. We about to light the whole stage up. You feel nice?